What's up, guys? We are going live, getting back to Zero to Hero. Getting the screen all set up here. I gotta find all my stuff so I can see everything. Where's my chat? So chat, hey Marley, hey Cam. I don't know why my screen is not coming up right now. I'm gonna get it rolling, get it up there for us so we can see and get back to our Zero to Hero challenge. Oh, there we go. It's just a little bit too big. Go and size that down. Level 3. How awesome. I was realizing the other day that when I get to Enso in this thing, I think I'm going to have to take some time going to practice mode because there's almost no chance that I'm going to be able to do Enso with these discs without ever having any practice. YouTube control panel, see everything here. Just make sure I can see all the chat while I'm going. There we go. All right, let's see where I left off. Oh, I got a season pass reward. Claim that, and then I think it's just an icon is this last one. Yeah, it's just an icon, nothing cool yet. A few more to get to a mid-range. I don't know what new mid-range I might be going for. Let's get in Challenge the Valley. Only practice Enso. I don't. You have to watch me do Enso like what 1,500 times. I'll do it the first time. I'll do it the first time just straight up. But I don't know how it's going to go when I get there. If I not let's get that 3rd star in Frozen Valley. If I've not practiced the lines at all, I never turn my light on. I'm going to be super bright. That'll fix it up. Hairs on my glasses. And we good. This is the ballista because Dan tells me it's a sapphire. Oh, that was terrible out of my hand. My finger slipped off, and of course, I'm going to be challenged with a little bit of a throw in right away. What's up, Ezrahite? Welcome in. Go 76 feet with the fuse. There we go. I'll give one more to run at Frozen Valley here. If I don't 3-star, I'll move on to another course and come back here in a bit. If the ballista is the sapphire, this will work. No. What? So much turn. Come on. Get back. Get back. Yeah, that works. All right. I feel like the ballista has way more turn. You sell me just like a sapphire. You keep saying that, Dan, but it has so much more turn. Sometimes, maybe it's just a wobble that I'm figuring out and how much more it affects it without accurate. But this is going to work out. Oh, that's not a paradigm. Come back a little further left. Not a problem. Again, I said this last time. I really need to look at what the par is on these, or what the elite par. I think that's what it. No, it's not even elite par. Just what the 3-star is. I think this one needed to get -9. Well, no, the smart play is to go about here and try to make sure I get 3. Hmm. Stay in. Stay in bounds. I have a chance. No. A long throw in to save the 3. 144. We can do 144. It's within our wheelhouse. Is it going to get it though? It is not. Okay. We're out of Frozen Valley. We'll come back there in a bit. Let's go downtown. See if we can do downtown better than Frozen Valley. This is just so new. Having new discs is not something that's I'm used to. Light's too bright there. And so I'm doing a lot of learning new discs. Everything's nice and so that's what I thought. I was really surprised at earlier courses when it wasn't -9. Glide musket on the forehand gets across there. Fantastic. Feel a lot better about downtown. I think with Frozen Valley, maybe I probably could have done that. I'm gonna go back to Frozen Valley and just play it smart. Forget about the Eagles if I get through 1 and 2. Let's go Ballista. If I get through holes 1 and 2 clean, then there's really no reason to go for the Eagles on Frozen Valley. It's hard to remember that. Are you guys hearing my sound okay? I'm not sure if my headphones are connected. Oh, they are. Okay, good. That would have been ugly if my headphones were not connected to the computer. Wide musket. Keep it wide. I definitely prefer this wide so that when it skips long like this, we can still save the birdie rather than it going OB. -9 on downtown. Where did I mess this up last time? I feel like I tried this last time. Was it here? This just needs to get out there and be safe. Oh, yikes. No, this is safe. This is safe. Just a long, not even going for a throw in. Roll musket. Well, I can kind of go for a throw in. Oh, get it. Now, maybe I can get something cool for you guys again. I know the first episode had a few pretty cool looking aces when I just kind of winging it with that glide musket. Downtown 5. But I think the light glide can just clear now. I'll find out. Yep. Definitely have some extra leeway if I were to saw that corner off a little early. And then the light glide world again. I want that to turn more. I'm not that confident with it. Then again, this is going for eagle, so this is going to be this downtown one's going to be pretty easy, I think, because I have these gimme eagles. I don't have water skip for 6. Okay, without water skip, what is this? See if I can get a good shot out here. I'll go. Oh, that's low. Just want to touch that fence and stop. Yeah, absolutely perfect. Now I have to go through the fence. And as long as I'm through the fence, I think light can clear here still. As long as your phase is a little bit through the fence, you can throw right through the fence. One of those tricks you learn. I don't know if that has collision. I'm going to pretend it doesn't because I went over the top and it doesn't. Shows how E with 5 and 6 now. Downtown is a really soft 3-star. A roll musket. I'm very glad to have that roll musket. I'm glad I went to do Maple Hill Reds. Putt, but we're not going to putt because that screwed me last time. Or that Foxtail Meadows. Yeah, Foxtail Meadows, I just missed everything. Okay, Ballista on the forehand. Yeah, way more turn out of the hand, but I think it comes back. Maybe it has just a lot more turn, a lot more fade. Maybe that's what it is with the Ballista. Am I going to get this up there? I think this will work. Yes, a light glide over the top. Maybe some trees on the way in the way for this throw in. Definitely trees in the way. Let's see if I can get something cheeky, kind of way bent around here. It's gonna have to bend a lot. Yeah, there's only so much hyzer you can put on a fuse. That's okay. I'm not that worried because we got some early cushion. Downtown 9. Let's see if I can just not mess it up. Par is okay, but par is boring. 2/3 power. Well, this should be down there at least for par, even if this jumps over the top. But it doesn't. And we'll be, oh, I can't count these chickens quite yet. Yeah, that's why I'm not counting those chickens before they hatch. But I will still take the, oh, I'm about to count those chickens early. Okay, -9. That should be 3-star, despite that ugly finish on 8 and 9. Where is my X? There's the X. Gosh, ads suck. There we go. Next one here is Lost Island. Actually, let's go back to Frozen Valley. Let's go back to Frozen Valley and do it right. I already have the glide musket. Skip recoil here. I'm not too worried about it. Oh, that's right. I'm not choosing. I was already trying to choose. Back to Frozen Valley. We'll get the -9. If we get through these first ones clean, then we'll just simply play for the birdies. Because all you need is a birdie. I'm trying to think of any of these Frozen Valleys. I don't think there's any of these that are going to be something I haven't had difficulty getting birdie on. Of course, a tough win's going to happen, that's for sure. 8. 8 could give me trouble with the ballista, but that turns. So you gotta remember that it turns a lot. Just like here, I gotta remember it turns a lot, so aim higher. Take a little bit of power off. There we go. That's that fade back. And that's going right in the water. Yeah. Oh, that's in. That's safe. That is safe. Barely safe. Light glide world. Actually, I like the light glide for that second shot here a lot. The glide skip I find often. Later, Cam. And thanks for coming in for a little bit. I find that second shot. Leslie, in this account, I've got 3. This is a level 3 account I just started for this challenge with 3 in the game. Someone could pull up on Discord. There's a conversation a couple days ago about aces divided by level to see where everyone's at. Keep it safe. Keep the forehand out here. Plenty safe. Okay, not plenty safe, barely safe. But that's on my main account, what ace I got there. But aces are not really my thing, if you will. Keep that away from the water. My style is much more play it safe, get the birdies, and like I end all my videos with stay bogey free. That's really my goal through all of it. 3 in real life, nice. I think I'm at 5 in real life. I'm mostly shorter stuff. Well, I just can't throw that far. I think my longest ace in real life, and it's under 300, probably like 250 or so. Oh, this is still kind of far out there. In the ballista? No, I wouldn't do that with sapphire. I'll go world. Get it up in the air a bit to take some distance off. And I think this will work out. Just sit. Yeah, there we go. There's a sit. And this is the easy way to 3-star Frozen Valley. Don't try the hard stuff. There's so many eagle opportunities. Well, this is could be an eagle. So usually glide skip, I'm going low. But I feel like glide, I need to take a higher line. Oh, that's way too overturned. Just stay inbounds. It's inbounds. Because I can't rely on that low skip. Glide musket will get me there. No, I never finished my thought in Frozen Valley 2. That second shot, I like to throw it like glide going in there because that skip often just ends up in the trees. So to keep me out of those trees. 6 is the roll musket down low. These 3 trees kind of here, I think way too many times they've just hit the tree and kicked right in the water, especially that first one in the front there. So I try to make sure I'm missing those trees going in. Probably talk a little more instructional in this video, this Zero to Hero episode 2, because I saw that the video on demand, like after, had kind of a lot of people watching it. So I want to make sure this has value for someone. If you're watching this now, trying to figure out how to do these courses without the discs that you see me usually using, hopefully this can be more helpful this time around. All right, Frozen Valley 8. Ugh, why is it a tough wind? Tough hole, tough wind. There you go, 1645. Thinks that's right. Let's just, because it has to get there. Has to get there safe. I'm just going all birdies. Slow down, slow down. Collision here? No, I can get out of the collision. Slide away from that collision. All right. Hole nine. We'll go with the world. What's the wind? Easy wind? Easy wind. See if I can get lucky getting down there, but I mean, I'm not going to get far around the corner without a skip, especially with the world. It doesn't have that reliable fade of the Rive. I could have thrown this further out there to give myself an easier shot. I think this will be Ballista. No kiss, no kiss, no kiss. Fantastic. Now kiss and stay out of the trees. And stay out of the trees. Oh, that's not what I told you to do. I don't. Okay, I think I get left to get under the collision from the tree and away from the collision of the bush. Come on, no collision would be fantastic. Downsway. No collision. All right. Oh, you guys got to see me there with my phone right in my face. That's how close it gets, so I got to be watching this way. Even though I said downsway and I did not wait for the downsway. There's at third, the accurate windbreak musket, I think, which is a fantastic disc, but not the one I'm going to be using right now. Lost Island. Here we go. I wonder how far it's going. Oh, can the light light even clear this? I think it can. And go straight OB. If this goes straight OB, I'm going to start over. Oh, bug, get out of my face. It is 97. So typically I'm switching to forehand and three wind, but when it's this far out, it's easy for me to do 70 power and doink it right off the top of the cage. That's exactly how you do it. And then you restart. And that is your instructional moment of the day. And then just do it again and get right under the basket. The cool fuse and the windbreak. Do I need the Ballista Pro here? What's it gonna do for me? This is I can go glide with this glide musket, this tailwind. Miss the rock. Get in here. If you have never seen that line before, there you go. That's an important one to know. Way easier than the forehand through that gap. The like glide world. This is my skip rive line. I think it'll still work. Oh, this might work fantastically. We might have an eagle look here. Get some good ground play. Hmm. I mean, I'm gonna go for it, but I would not call this a good look. Oh, how? Okay. Yeah, I did very much luck into that like glide world from the mystery box. So I don't need that big driver to get to the challenge, to get to working on this challenge. Oh, no water skip. So we have to go the hard way. Slide right, the middle chevron, right there on those trees. Straight pull back on a one wind, a three wind. I'm going to go full disc of hyzer. You have to get up snug to these rocks. Doesn't get much better to get inside that rock. And then we'll go 80 feet. The wind is going to push me over a bit. And boom. Which I don't trust three wins. I don't know. I've mentioned before, like once I make a throw-in video, I promptly forget how to do everything throw-in related. This is like glide world just in the gap. Stay out of that water. Stay out of that water. 225. We'll lay up there. Tap in. That'll be a tap in. Tap it in. Because oh, okay. I can't slide right. I slide right with the Rive. The world just doesn't have the fade that I need to slide right. Just I can't miss this left. This is okay. Even missing way right is not a problem here. 267. I think a roll musket can make it, but can it make it get in the basket? Ah, I tell you, winging it, it's that player B mentality. Sometimes it just gives you something cool, just kind of go with the feel and wing it. Oh, hey, tonight or tomorrow. I gotta make this first. Glide musket, that'll do it. I'm gonna be playing my rounds for the next Speed and Bam event. Did I use the wrong chevron? I think I'm supposed to use the top chevron name then, aren't I? Nope, I guess that one works out. I'm playing my rounds for the next Beat and Bam. No. Do I have, well, I have 8 to go for the Eagle. Wow. That sucks. So I did everything right. Good, terrible wind. All right. I don't think this clears. I'm gonna wait for you guys. Does anybody know if can this clear in the 2 headwind? But I gotta try and lay it up short and get some lucky ground play over. Oh, that was awful. This could have been easy layup and go. And instead, I had to go for the eagle in the 2 headwind. That's where the delay kills me. I'm waiting for somebody to chime in chat. I feel like Dan knows already if this clears the 2 headwind. If anybody knows, let me know. I gotta play a different line than I usually do. Is it this? No, it's definitely slide right still. And get out here. All right. No one's jumping in chat, so I guess I gotta try because if I'm short of the river, I'm not gonna be able to do the eagle crossing. So well, that's not going too clear. Maybe let's get lucky and stay safe. Well, it is safe, but at this point, I'm going to need a monster throw in from here. I guess I could try for a Lost Island 9 eagle too. But again, it's going to be tough without the glide skip. 301. All right, musket. I think roll musket can do this in 301. Come on, that has a chance. That, nope. Dang it. Got the bird. This sucks. I feel like I did everything right. Silent 8, next 7, and then still end up with that par. All right, I gotta go kind of direct at this. I think this is looking good. Don't fade too hard. Don't fade too hard. Get up there. Oh, can I get the hero throw? 275. Glide musket. I hope. I hope. Come on. Why'd I give up the Anheuser? Oh, I was short anyway. Well, I'm just going to go through and try and do all of that exactly again, but better. Mix. Ads. And I'll look close for a little. Where's the X going to pop up this time? I have something recently. A lot of these are even like straight up fake games. I'd seen the ads were like, this isn't a fake game. I didn't really get what it was talking about. Apparently, they're straight up games that don't exist being advertised. It's a weird world. Yeah, there's the cool fuse. I will switch for the cool fuse. I haven't used that sticky trust at all. That's how much I know well, it is top chevron. Okay. Thanks, Dan. I will correct that this time and maybe that'll slow me down more before I get there. All right. Third time through. Let's see if we can kind of speed run this quicker. Right up to the base. Easy here. I got some good winds helping me out the first time too. Like on Lost Island 2, I had that big tailwind, so I could go with the musket rather than trying to make the ballista work. Tailwind again? Yes, there's that tailwind again. Glide musket will do it fine in this tailwind. Unless I screw it up like this. And leave myself the work. 94. Let's go 60. Woo! This is where I don't want to mess it up right away, because if I messed it up right off the bat, I have to consider starting over. Like glide work. Expect this is probably going to be a birdie in this wind. So I can get a pretty big helping wind with the light glide driver to get there. This is okay. 279, free headwind. Let's go the ballista. Curve around up there. I'm learning the ballista. I'm figuring it out as that extra turn, extra fade to what I'm compared to what I'm used to in a sapphire anyway. So maybe sapphire distance, but a little more right to left. The two wind, get up here, go a little bit less than that full disc hyzer. This could work. There we go. This bush, by the way, doesn't have collision. At least it didn't last I checked. Now that I said that, somebody's going to go check and it's going to have collision. Or worse, you're not going to check, you're going to get there multiplayer and find out that has collision. It was like probably like a year ago. I was in a game I was playing with Greg Guthrie and I want to say it was Aaron Christensen, one of like the triple commentaries we did on Aaron's channel. And I showed that I was behind that tree or behind, don't you? Behind that bush. And Greg's like, I bet that doesn't have collision. And sure enough, I went back to check later and it didn't. So little trips and ticks to learn. Trips and heck's that word. Tip, tip, tips and tricks to learn of what has collision, what doesn't, to get you there. I just don't want to mess around at all with this going near that water. Another good kick. Get closer this time, 237. I'll go musket again. And that's going to miss way right. Again, that's totally okay. All right. Pop chevron this time on Lost Island 7. We'll do it correctly. Always a one wind here, so basically you don't, oh, not fuse. You don't have to make any adjustments for winds. Yeah, that looks a lot better. I thought the first one looked way too high, and also hit the ground sooner and slow down a lot more. And no chance that's going over the spine. Hey, longest drive. Longest drives come easy. I mean, a hole like this. Easy peasy. No, I'm tempted, but I am going to be smart. This is just glide musket out here. I don't need the eagle, so I'm not going to risk ruining this 3-star. The light glide world is next. I'm not going to risk ruining this 3-star. Gosh, that was a terrible shot. If I get up towards this tree, yeah, this should be okay by this tree. Don't go in the, don't you do it. Don't you go in that water. 468, the light glide world can do again. Ooh, right on line. It was a little shorter, potentially that long eagle throwing. That would have been pretty sick. That's a stat in the game that this game needs. We have longest drive, longest putt. Give me like longest throw in. Oh, now a little more pressure to actually get this safely on the island. This should fade back, right? Fading, fading. Yes. That'll fade. We'll pitch up there and get the 3-stars here. Move to the next one. See how many I get through tonight. See how much I burn out when it starts to get really tough. That was almost really dumb of me to putt. When it starts to get really tough, I might need to play some practice stuff. figure out the lines. This is all a bunch of junk. And it's time to collect this Ballista Pro, which I don't need because I have the Light Glide World. And go to Pioneer Bay, Ikigai Springs, Northern Lights, and then Enso. Northern Lights is going to be tough without my discs. Let's go. I usually go Diamond here. Glide Musket should work fine. You know, this one, like, this hole is just, it's too dumb. There's no chance for Eagles. Barely any chance that Ballista will get there. Barely even a chance for par because it's so scrambleable. And I shouldn't say that before I successfully scramble. There you go. It's so scrambleable that you're really likely to get it if you just get somewhere on that middle island. A Light Glide World. Give it a little bit of hyzer just because I don't want to accidentally go in that water. This'll work. I'm interested to see when I start to feel really most heavily limited Ballista coming in here by not having a glide skip driver. And there's gonna come a time, like some of the real world courses, feel like are near impossible without something glide skip. Yeah, true. The Pioneer Bay baskets always allow for par, which is why I was terrified to say that. Ballista out here. And then I think I can go Ballista again. Wish I had a glide water skip driver too. This could be Ballista out here to the tip. I like to come kind of more straight on at this. Not really where I am right now. How far out am I? 386. That's not as close as I thought. I think I see if I can get the Ballista in that opening. It should work. Oh, almost an awesome highlight there. Instead, we'll tap it in. That would have been fantastic to have that eagle. Oh, I'm just realizing for, was it 6? They wanted to use the harp line. I don't know how to do that with other discs. That easy eagle or that easy birdie, I'm gonna have some figuring out to do. Let's throw this in to wind. If I have 6, let me know what am I doing on that, guys? Because I don't have a putter. Oh, it's 5. Here it is. Hello. Okay, gotta go forehand. Oh, it's gonna be trust, right? Yeah, this has gotta be trust. And then power it down kind of like that. And some hyzer. Get past that tree. Right through the tree. Second Wi-Fi band trust. Well, I guessed right. Thanks, Dan. I feel like Dan's done this a couple times. If you guys weren't on the first stream of this, Dan, I think he said he's done this like 5 or 6 times that he has done this exact challenge. See if I can get past my par tree. Nope, that's the birdie tree. Well, actually, potentially a par tree. Yikes. I'm gonna have to go for this because I can't afford. I'm playing right now on my phone. It's my phone connected through a cable to the computer. That's how you do the streaming. I've played on PC a couple times. I find it so really difficult to just make the transition. Obviously, it's doable. A lot of people do PC just fine and play really successfully. I mean, with you guys heard me say, like I got 3 young kids, like under 6, or my oldest is 6, so I have not a lot of free time. I'll stay in. So if I can get around in here and there as I'm like bouncing the baby to sleep or something, that's why my phone works best for me. I'm gonna go forehand with the musket. Not expecting to make it. I didn't want to get too close to the water and take that risk because, like other rounds, I'm not trying to get the risky eagles. There's that Pioneer Bay basket almost gave me that par. I'm just trying to get the birdies. Give us a little Anheuser here. Because I usually, for so long, I was doing a Light Glide paradigm. default aim there and a straight pullback. This works out if I don't have collision here. If I have collision, I'm gonna have a problem. No collision. Still able to get out safe, and I think I'll go the world one more time on a forehand into the basket. Get over and back. Okay. Not back in time, but thankfully, I don't remember when it was, one of the updates, they lowered these walls. You used to not be able to throw over these walls, but now you just aim straight. Well, you just have to aim up and arc it over the walls. Yeah, Cryptic, if you're gonna play Disc Golf Masters, of course, I mean PC is going to be easier for that. Then Disc Golf Valley, I mean, honestly, a lot of top players play on Disc Golf Valley too. I think it's 2/3. See if I can remember this line right. A lot of top players play on phone, a lot of top players play on PC. That's totally doable no matter which method you choose. Eee, too much power. Come on, like Glide World. Get me there. Get me up top. Get me up top so I don't have to play again. Oh no. No, this is terrible. I'm probably have to go through Pioneer Bay again. 225. It's a glide musket. I agree they should have kept the walls high. It's Lost Island 8 is way too scrambleable now. Get around these guys to rotate the world. And we're only -8. So we'll have to go through again. I think that musket line, I took off the T there. I mean, clearly I needed to have less power. Pioneer fake. Okay. Trying to think what I'm going to need eventually. What it is? Oh, that's snakes. If I get lucky enough to hit that snakes, I'll happily take those 500 coins for the eventually. All right, glide musket. Try at least one more time on this one before I table and come back. That got no ground play. And now here I am talking about how this is really scrambleable. And okay, no, got there. See, that's how scrambleable. I thought I might have been too short. One scramble, hole two. That's right. Make sure I don't get in that water on the right. White cut's actually really okay here. Yeah, hole one Pioneer Bay, terrible separation. Hole eight. Yeah, that really doesn't have much. It kind of used to when the walls. Oh, fade back. I'm talking instead of playing. That's okay. I'm happy to talk. But I'm just making a few little mistakes like that. Oh, gosh. And I can't press the button. No, I don't want to actually play this stupid game. Back. All right. Let's try again. Glide, musket, get a little more Anheuser out of hand there. Here should be able to get with the light glide world. Yeah, I say there's zero separation. There's a lot more separation if you have only 6 discs and you're not really familiar with many of them. I think we're starting to get to that point, potentially, where I'm going to be challenged a bit more, which should be fun. Fun to play, fun to watch. Fade, 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 fade. Oh, no, my gosh. Lucky save? I'll try to throw it in. And then just start over again. Nope, not Melissa. It's gotta be the world. Nope. Restart. Let's go ballista a little bit closer, make this easier. What's this? YouTube giving me some sort of suggestion. The A. What are you talking about? See what YouTube's trying to tell me? No, I don't care about any of that. Challenge the world, Isaac. I did Maple Hill Reds only. That's the only challenge the world I've done. So I can get the accurate roll musket. I haven't touched anything else. Anything else then. Without flippy discs, without a glide skip drive, without a glide skip driver, I know those that feels like it's just gonna be a lot to try to do challenge the world. Let me see how far I can get on Challenge the Valley first, at least. I'll go and challenge the world at some point. I mean, there's only part two of this. Don't you go in that water again. I don't know how many parts I'm going to go. It depends how well I do when I'm playing them. And hopefully we can get just, I don't know, another couple nights to get most of these, I'm hoping. Thank you, basket. Tell you though, if I'm playing this one and I get that three tailwind, I don't know how to do it with the world, but I'm going to go for that middle island. You can take a light glide straight to that middle island if you have a tailwind. Ballista again. Get past the rocks this time. Or just get right behind it at that same spot. Okay, a little closer. A lot closer. This new musket, can't I? Yes, glide musket. There we go. Tap in. Tap in. Four is this one. We'll take a light glide world. Okay, so I've figured out that light glide world with just under a disc of Anheuser. That gives me my paradigm type flight. Is that the snakes one? Dang it. Hoping I got the snake suitcase. I think it's the one just to the left of the basket there. I'm not going to ditch a 3-star to get it. But if I mess something up, oh, not musket, not musket, trust. 2/3 power. Miss that tree. It does miss the tree. And what did, these Pioneer Bay trees, man, I think I started to say last time, it's ridiculous. Some of them are extra chunky, some of them are extra skinny. They just make no sense. See if I can't get a look at this. This will get up there. An eagle would feel, and no ground play. 289. I don't like this tailwind. I can't aim too low because you get some foliage if you get too low in there. Lower with the world is more like a paradigm. Okay. This is 50 feet. That's helpful. Thank you, Isaac. This is just going for 30. Please don't screw it up. Please don't screw it up. Yikes. 214. I can kind of go for this with the musket. I think it's about here. Nope, needed to keep that bottom chevron aimed. That's okay. I hope it's okay. Now it's back to, oh no, I was thinking Lost Island. I mix up Lost Island and Pioneer Bay all the time. Lower. Yeah, there's more of my paradigm life flight. This is where I feel the struggle of all you guys who watch my channel and watch that. Okay, here's a great shot for the glide skip paradigm. Like, oh, but there's really nowhere I can go get it for free. And I feel for you on that. I really wish it was more readily available. Oh, I'm gonna have to go through the doorway here. 300 feet through the doorway. We're gonna go glide musket. Fade back inside to make it easy. There it is from badge hunting. I can throw it into that cave in the back or into that door if I ever reach the point I need to do some badge hunting. Yeah, I'm tempted to do more mystery boxes just for the sake of trying to get what's it called, a glide skip. Let's see if I hit this line right this time. No, this is so bad. I need to. If I can't say, I'm not going to be able to save this again. Son of a gun. Okay, let me figure out what that line is. Pioneer Bay 9. What's by that musket line? Was it full power? I'm going to feel really dumb if it's just full power. Not the 3 wind. Show me 1 wind. 1 wind. Glide musket. It's just full power, isn't it? It's full power. Man, I'm a dummy. I've been throwing it with a diamond. Well, let's try it again to get it right. I've been throwing this with a diamond, and that's why I don't remember this line anymore. I think I gotta take a smidgen off for that wind. If I can't get this, I'm just gonna go back to, yeah, that would have worked better. Okay, let's do it one more time. Let's get that 3rd star. Oh, what's here? I have just coins. I'll take them. What do I have for coins? 3,000. I don't need glide skip yet. I don't have to give that temptation. Challenge the Valley. Get back to Pioneer Bay. All right, last time through Pioneer Bay. If I mess this up, I'll move on and come back to Pioneer Bay. Get the ballista out here. Get through hole 1. So very difficult to make a mistake on. Doesn't mean impossible, just difficult. And I'm going to be behind this tree, just add a little bit of spice. This cord right here, this gets a little bit away if I grip when I'm trying to putt sometimes. I know I should always throw, but I'm like 20 something feet. Sometimes I can't bring myself to throw. Of course, this is going to be cool. Get the turn. Yeah, the glide skip is no problem in a headwind. But without glide skip, I might have a little bit of problems. Get far enough up. Get far enough up. I think this is going to be in range to be savable. And I just hope the basket doesn't decide to send me back to start. It doesn't. Wow. I'm surprised what I can do without a glide skip. There's a lot of things I felt like you need a glide skip for. Let's go ballista. Ballista 1. Ballista 2. No, I'm worried how close I got. Let's go musket. I'm worried the ballista would go off the far end. But here is ballista because I didn't trust it enough the first time. This will carve its way up here. Fantastic. Tap in. These earphones are itchy, man. Take a little bit off this one for that 3 tailwind. Get up here, get up here. All right. Well, you guys all seen this before, so I'm not gonna talk too much through these. Here's all. I'll give my advertisement. So you guys have seen I've launched on my channel the channel memberships. A lot of fun with that community there. Got some guys together on Discord with the bananas next to their name and chats here. Isaac and Marley in there. I'm not sure if I missed somebody else is in here already. Isaac and Marley in here so far. Who are channel members as well. We have a lot of fun working on lines together in there, planning out some of the videos I'm putting together. They give me a lot of ideas for the next video. That in the bag video that I just recently put out, that came from them. Yeah, I think probably the most direct perk is every month in conjunction with Beat and Bam, I get to do a random draw giveaway for a custom disc. I have a putter, mid, or fairway to somebody on the channel memberships. So if you want to get in on that channel membership or the next beat and bam rather, that's coming up. Let's go fuse here. Next beat and bam is coming up this Friday, so not too far away. And anybody who's a channel member by the end of that will be in the random drawing for that disc, which we actually just finished designing the stamp for. Well, close to finished designing the stamp. I gotta change one color on an outline. Actually, Marley designed that stamp. I'm just tweaking it just a tiny bit to be the cool disc for memberships. I will stop that sales pitch because I hate feeling like doing a sales pitch. And we will get back in here on 7. Cove any good discs today? I, I mean, I've gotten other discs, but I haven't, nothing I've been worth using yet. Yeah, I see you say the follow up for the throw-in video. That is one actually we've talked about recently too. That is in the works. I've started gathering some of the footage that I need for that. As I gather the footage, do the voiceover, slash write the script, and then it'll be ready to go. I'm excited for that one to come out too. That's and I'm actually learning some things along the way for that video, like throwing through foliage. Honestly, I'll put my thoughts in that video, of course, when I put it out and show that it's an option and how it's an option. But sometimes I'm learning for myself to be able to make that video of how to manage power throwing through foliage. Did I throw that backhand? No, it just did not turn. Okay, it did okay. I thought I was going to turn a lot more. 70 feet. All right, let's not mess this up. Give me a nice wind. Nice wind. Okay, one wind. Glide musket down here. Straight. Pull back. I don't like how much turn that had. Or do I? Does it work? Oh, it works. It sneaks through. It sneaks through. Fantastic. 245, but it's still not as close. I think I'm gonna like my whirl on this one. And get down, get down, get down. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Oh my gosh. I want my diamond. All right, I gotta be able to do this. Should have been forehand. This should have been forehand world to fit in it. Yeah, yeah. Thanks, Dale. I'm glad that video is helping out. Worth throwing as my whole goal. I realized a lot when I first started playing that it's the throw in that really like it pushes you to the next level. Right. I'm gonna come back to Pioneer Bay. Let's go to Ikigai Springs. Oh, well, all right. This isn't the smart play, but I'm gonna try it because in this wind, it'd feel kind of dumb not to. Get in. Okay. Well, that was fun. Marley, I don't know if I'm gonna get to Enso this stream. I'm working on, for the most part, kind of taking these in order. So I've got a little bit to go to get to Enso, and uh, Enso has a lot of very unique lines, and so it's going to be hard with discs. I mean, it's going to be hard because Enso's hard anyway, but especially with discs, I'm not that comfortable with. Then I'm getting more comfortable, so we'll see. Stuff. Where's my quick restart button? Isn't that supposed to be here? Is there no quick restart button on Ikigai Springs? Is there no quick restart in Challenge the Valley? What? Oh, it's just practice mode. Is a quick restart? Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Sigh. Let's get something good. 60 feet up the hill. Again? That's not that way high again. I need to actually adjust my aim. All right, no quick restart in Challenge Valley. I guess I just hadn't been failing that much to realize. All right, let's go Sapphire. Well, Ballista. Oh, I guess you complained about it already. And I'm remembering now some conversations that happened on the beta tester server with some of the developers. I think they mentioned that it was like it didn't seem to fit their concept for what it's supposed to be here or something like that. I don't know. I don't know how to cross this. So if the ballista is a sapphire, then I can go like this and lay it up. Stop. There we go. Get that world around the corner. Oh, it's not skip though, so it's not going to get very far. Maybe I get some luck ground play. Dale 850 for the first time today. Congratulations, man. That's a cool goal to get to. This could get through here, but I'm gonna get collision. Oh, no collision. Oh, oh, there's no saving this. Let's see what I could have done if I didn't plan for a collision. Nope, still would have missed. Restart. I keep getting these three wins, headwinds on one. What other holes here are gonna have give me trouble? Is six gonna give me trouble? I think I'll be able to handle six. Yeah, with the glide musket, I can handle six. The heck. Woo! All right, it might be about time to actually start focusing. I'm making those silly mistakes. There's nowhere to get a free glide sapphire unless there's an event in the middle. In the middle of Challenge the Valley. Come on. Club DGV has been worth it for me. Get rid of this junk. All right. Two at the three wind. So I have to mess that up real bad. Yeah, hair bugs. I'm hanging out in my garage tonight with the garage door slightly open because it's hot as heck. And so I'm having some fun with my bug friends out here who are all over the computer. Get out of here, man. Three. There's no reason to even get Moscow Glide Musket. There's no reason to really get aggressive on this because I was pretty far out there still. Drop zone is ideal for the second shot. So like here. Nope, not use that far up. Just a perfect replacement. That Ballista is not a perfect replacement. I don't know what you're talking about. It does not do the things it's supposed to do. I gotta get this around the outside. It's gonna get stuck in that little corner. Just maybe a tough shot. All right, gonna have to give it some turn here. Oh, I disconnected my phone. I'll get my phone reconnected there. I dropped it down and disconnected from the computer. They're gonna come back the right size. Yeah, there we go. Is there? Do I have other eagles? I'm gonna restart this. Let me know if I have other eagles on Ikigai Springs that I want to restart that I can go for. I don't think there's others. Let's try this one again. Get up. Get up. Say, oh my gosh, not even gonna be safe. Let's restart. Oh, resume. That's safe somehow. It's not an easy throw in by any means, but at least it's safe. Nope. Restart. Yikes, yikes, yikes. And is that three headwind again? I've done that a lot of times coming through here. Ikigai Springs 8. Can I? I guess, if the ballista is the Glide Sapphire replacement that Dan seems to claim it is. I'll try that line on Ikigai Springs 8. So I'll give myself the grace then if I get a par. I will keep going to 8 and go for that eagle. Thanks, August, for that reminder. Maybe the one time no ad ever thing. I don't know, Dale. I think the no ads. Well, actually, the no ad. Yeah, you're right. You actually are right. That's exactly what it is. Because that gets rid of pop-up ads forever. Yeah, I'm hoping that Ballista will get me there. I'll be winging it. Oh, I gotta try. Come on, push, 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 push. Oh, I'm killing myself. See if I can save it. Oh, 77% of the time, I'm gonna hope for 77%. Miss the trees, miss the trees. All right, can save the birdie. I like that drop zone play. There's a birdie here that I couldn't get playing regular because I just had to throw in the water. Guess that was the play. This is the roll musket off the tee. Okay, then the glide sapphire on forehand. Oh, this is way out here. Glide sapphire forehand typically the play. So we'll go ballista, fade over, miss the tree, miss the tree. Fantastic. That works. Yeah, because I know you've done this. When you get to 8, you take the same aim point for the glide sapphire line, or you're just kind of winging it like Glide World. Well, I'm sure you're not winging it, but you have to make any adjustments for that line on 8. All right, we have a chance here. 50, we'll throw a 60. There we go. 6. We can take the glide musket just fine. Oh, especially a tailwind. No one can hit any solid collision there unless you're apparently Westy. He tells me that doesn't work every time. Another line credit to Dan on this one. I think he discovered going through that tree. Little power off and expect the turn. All right. I'll try it, Dan, when 8 comes. Although maybe I won't. Because if I get birdie here, I might just take the birdie on 8 if I can remember how to do that. This is going to be potentially a tough birdie. I think this should work. No, that's just fine. You don't even need glide skip to get the birdie here. Oh, well, maybe. We'll see. I think I can still get there, but it's not as easy as I thought, I think. And then does require a throw, and it's like 100 feet, isn't it? Yep. 98. Go 100. Got it. All right. So let's see what the wind looks like. Expect the turn. I'm going to play extra safe out here. Oh, extra safe and OB. You got to be, don't you do it. Don't you do it. Okay. That works. Musket would have, yeah, Musket would have been plenty, wouldn't it? Now I could run this, but I'm absolutely not. 154 downhill is not necessary. Now, if I don't get a 3 headwind on 9, 9 is one of those holes in Bam's beatdown, that layout I created to hate myself because I missed this way more than I should. This works. Oh, yes, I love it. It stays off that rock too. We're in business. Glide musket should get me close enough here. Close enough. And here we go. 3 stars on Ikigai Springs. That didn't take that long for that one. And let's go back to Northern Light. So, no, get the reward. Oh, there's a harp. And the Windbreak Sapphire. Oh, yeah. Okay. We might have some stuff to do. That is 5,000, which I can't afford yet. But I don't need the trust. I want the harp. That's kind of a comfort to have in there. Um, Windbreak Sapphire, Glide Musket. Glide Musket's just a little bit further. So I like that. The Warship definitely would go in for the trust. I think I'm pretty happy with this actually. The Roll Musket, the Glide Musket, White Glide World, the Ballista. It's just the Ballista that I feel like I'm not comfortable with. We're not really getting along yet. Yeah, we've got to get -9. I'll take the glide skip line. Wait, what did I do? I slid the wrong way. Or I didn't slide. I'll take the glide skip arrive line, but this is likely not going to get far enough. Oh, you know what? Let's do it. Let's try and grind a little bit for this first eagle. Windbreak views might not be much of a grind. We'll see. Get over the top and about there. Yep, nope. I'll give it a few runs for this eagle, and then if I stop getting close, if I don't get anywhere near, then I'll probably. Oh, okay. Yep, we'll just run this through with birdie. No need to grind for eagle on this. With that throw, there's my harp. Oh, that's right. Y'all told me. Oh, I wasn't thinking. Steve, thanks, Judy. Y'all guys did tell me that last time too. That I could buy the putter slot for the harp, and then I get the warship in here, which would be helpful for some of my comfort lines I have. Not that if I fail this, that might have been too much power. Okay, it's in. Backhand. Nope, my fuse moved. There's so much muscle memory in the bag. I keep tapping the spot where my fuse is in my main bag. Oh yeah, this is a thing. Ballista. Slide right here, and it has the turn built in. So I don't need to give it any anhyzer. Oh, this is going to be a tough one. I think I'm going to go with the glide musket for this shot just because I know the flight that much better. It can accept some extra distance on that throw in. Oh, yeah, this will work. This will work just fine. That's probably one of the tougher birdies to get as you're starting out Challenge Valley. And when you're first coming up on this course, you see that hole, and you're like, what in tarnation? And that is yeah, it's a tough one. So if you're watching this as you're figuring out the game and having trouble on Ikigai Springs 3, don't trip too much. Although you guys just had a line there. All 3 discs. That's the ballista and the musket. I think the ballista might have the distance here. Has the distance to get there, not the distance to get in the basket. Although skipping off the hill like that with the Glide Sapphire is how I won the Pro Tour that I won. So it can happen. Northern Lights 5. This is down the middle. All right. So I said something dumb in a video once about how I'm not worried about hitting. Probably do it right now. That tree just so left me. Not worried about hitting the tree because I'll always make the throw in from there. And then ever since I've said that in that video, I have missed that throw in every single time. Well, maybe no, I think once I hit it. It looks like it's a little uphill, but it's definitely not. Default aim, straight pullback, roll musket. If you're trying to three-star this for the first time, you don't need to mess around with trying to ace this here. Just take a musket. Even the glide musket would do it. Default aim, straight pullback. Maybe some minor adjustments for the wind, but not a lot you need to do. This wind might give me a little bit of trouble. Let's see where we're going to end up. This isn't too bad. I think get out to the middle island. Fade in safe. Fade, fade. Stop on the rocks. And are these rocks out of the way? I don't know if these rocks are out of the way. I'll aim here with the light glide world and give it some Anheuser. Oh, yikes. Yikes, got some saving to do. Oh, this is in range. Nope, that's not my fuse. This is in range for a save. I want that sway left. I say things like that. I want the sway left, and then I hit left side chains. I like to think I know what I'm doing with the sway. Let's get the light glide world out there. This is a shot that is fantastic for the diamond, so that you don't risk any of this. Okay, safe there, 431. Ballista? No, I think I gotta go world and just get it up in the air and let it fade out down there. There we go. Fade. All right, dude, I like that chat message being there to remind me to go get the extra putter slot. And then 9. I don't have the sapphire. What's the wind? Let's try it. Come on. Wing it and work. Wing it and work. Oh, am I going to have a look? Am I going to have to get cheeky? Anything in the way there? I think I can just go straight at that once I'm in this here. It's the aim that's the toughest thing. Try to get the aim on the basket. I thought the basket height. And now get on the basket here. And I just get my 130. Come on, this would be so cool. No! That would have been a cool save. Let me try one more. Get off me, bugs. Man, that's all I had to do was hit it right. All right. One short. Right, I'm gonna get that putter slot. What's that? Let's see then. Oh, gotta get these. Maiden and a Claymore. That's terrible. Collection, utility slots. Putter. 1,000 for the putter. And that's gonna get my harp in there. The harp out of here. Harp in there. Now I can get the warship in over here, which I will be with a fuse first. Be more comfortable with the warship. I think there's nothing here I'm missing that I would love. I don't think there's anything. Now mostly is stuck. Yeah, nothing here fancy that I need. Man, I can't believe I missed that one. Oh, one more time, and then we'll go to Enso. If I get close, I'll go for the eagle. I kind of like how White Glide just clears those bushes. Get down, get down. All right, that's close enough. I'll go for the eagle. I don't think I have any collision on my way there. Oh, dunked it. Heck yeah. I am hopefully not going to need that bonus stroke, but I have it if I do. Roll musket around the corner. Oh, that felt good. I don't think I've ever made it for that top level before. But that's a lot of fun. Where did my fuse go? There's my fuse. 50 feet of power. Right again. There we go. I want that one to get back to the left. I just got hanging out on the right side for that sway. Oh, that was so much fun. Oh, hopefully I don't need it here. What do I do? Try to make the ballista be a diamond? Alright, this might work as a diamond. Just get to the ground. Get to the ground. Hit something. No. And I'm not past the bridge either. That roll musket Dale is from Maple Hill Reds, getting the 3 star there. I'll do it. Roll musket here, and there's going to be the bonus stroke using already. All right, well, nice to have that bonus stroke so I don't have to give up already, but not that nice to already use it. I got night mode going here. We'll go ballista up on this one. Just to get out here. It'd be sweet if I can get past this tree with some good ground play, because then I am musket for the throw in. Yep, yep, roll musket. There is the distance, and that is not the line. Need to get the hyzer just right. Five is always the fuse down the middle, regardless of the wind. I played around a little bit with the warship line, like around the left side there. But, oh no. This is really forgiving. You can never miss this throw in. Oh, famous last words. Over 70 feet. Okay. See, that's how easy it should be. Just making that throw in. But I don't tend to do that in multiplayer. Default aim, straight pullback with the roll musket. Yeah, give that a little bit of Anheuser. That's okay. Might have stepping on 3 of them, Dale. You'll get there. It comes. That's in video 1 of Zero to Hero. I did that pretty quickly. The chat was helping me figure out where to go get my discs to get started, which is a huge fun difference in how this game used to be. They should like go get my discs rather than spend time grinding for my discs. It's a new option available that you didn't used to have. Can't let this fail to fade. That's far enough up here. I like going up this hillside because you're a bit closer to the basket. Even though there's trees in the way, I think this ballista will turn around them. There we go. I'm figuring it out. I'm learning the ballista for the scramble type of shots. It's going to be a whole other thing figuring out what it means for tee shots, though. 7. We got to get 8. Just don't get pinched, please. This is going to be so bad. This seemed to be a ballista. Hmm. Let's see if we can wing this and get lucky. Fade? Fade. Nah, it's not fading. Hit a post. Hit a post. Last chance? No. And I don't have the ace. Dang it. No reason to continue there. Oh my gosh. Oh, these are actually kind of fun games. I like to do those. I'm not going to do it right now because I don't want to make me think I want to see more ads. But I actually kind of like those word scramble games. Those are fun ones for me. And I grinded, well, not even grind. I got the eagle on 1, and I'm still here going again because I sucked too much. Gave way too many other strokes. Where's my harp? Down here to the green. 53 feet with the fuse. All right. I think I'll do two more times here before I try and go back or try to go on to Enzo. And there's definitely, if I'm going zero to hero, hero being getting the 66 stars, I'm definitely going to need to come back to these courses. Some terrible ground play is just what I need for this challenge. Not sneaking in left side with that branch blocking me. That's a tough branch to get around. All right, let's go Ballista. Do you think? Get me out there. I like where this is going. Go Ballista. And I think we're in glide musket territory again. Yep, 575 should be glide musket territory. And we get down. Oh, this may be roll musket territory. Hit that rock for me, please. Oh, we're just stop before getting to anything at all. That works too. No, 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 no. There it is. All right. Let's go Ballista out there. Get plenty of height on this just because, I don't know, just because. That's good enough reason for it. And we'll go glide musket from this distance. Don't hit that tree, please. All right, no tree. I feel like a lot of those branches didn't have any collision. Not a harp, not a harp. And don't actually throw it because I suck at actually putting it. There's too many times. I can think of so many like specific situations where I messed up that throw in or messed up the putt. And what should have been a gimme should have been done. Let's see if we can hit the gap. There we go. Got that gap. That collision's okay. 60 feet on the forehand. There we go. Snuck over the top. 6, 6. Default aim. Straight pullback. Roll musket. It's going to get down there and stop easy for the birdie. I never got to kick off that rock for ace, but I feel like that could happen. Oh, it's a harp. Not the bestest putt with a harp. 7. 7. Oh, let's try this. No, I need more of a tail. I was thinking about going for it up top, but I definitely need more of a tailwind for that to be worth going for. And I don't need to right now. I'm doing okay. Don't make a dumb mistake just because I'm trying to get aggressive. Like that. That's kind of a dumb mistake. But that collision is going to help me out. And I think I have a little bit of a headwind, don't I? No, just that side. So we'll still go Ballista. Let the wind push it around. That's a good fade back. I'm liking the Ballista flight. I think I said that last time on this hole. I'm liking it, but what it doesn't solve for me is just the tee shots. I realize that anytime you're learning a new disc, for tee shots, it's not necessarily better or worse. It's mostly just new. And then for everything else, it's a matter of is that a better disc or not for the different types of scrambles. That's my opinion anyway. Yeah, say, oh no, no, no. Okay, I feel like I'm learning the ballista though. Come on, ballista. Mm, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna? Come on, come on. No, so freaking close. This is a tough hole without the diamond. I got really used to it. I'm trying to practice this one though. Let's try aiming higher. Nope, that's what I did the first time. Aimed higher. I mean, that would have worked if I got that kick. I'm gonna make sure I can get this next time I get here. Aim lower, like a little bit of power off, like 2/3 here. Yeah. All right, so I'll go a little over 2/3 next time through. Last time. Last time I'm doing this. And then we're on to a new course. Because only so much it's gonna be fun watching me grind the same course again and again. I'll at least have a good bit of this. World forehand over the left. I know it's a line. I know it's a forehand. I guess that's probably pretty smart. I was gonna say I like that backhand line, but the reason I like the backhand line is because it lets you throw the glide sapphire, which has the accurate attribute, which the ballista does not. All right. Well, I figured out though. I figured out what I'm gonna do. Let's try and eagle this. Get the eagle. Money. All right, if I could hold on to that stroke until 9 or 8 even, that'd be fantastic. All right, pushing wind. So I'm gonna have to take a little bit of power off. I go 2/3, and I don't give that any hyzer out of the hand. The wind does all the work when you have that 3 wind there. Nope, go fuse. All right, hole 3. Don't screw me. Don't give me a bad wind, please. I said please. Then move it lower and try and do it like a diamond. Hold it, hold it, hold it, and now get down. Okay, this is a lot further left than I think I've ever been. I'm thinking backhand, actually. Roll musket on the backhand. Come on back. Come on back. Come on back. Nope. All right, if I can save par, I'll keep going. Otherwise, it is on to Enso. Sway right for me. Sway right for me. Come on, sway right. Ah, this sucks. I don't want to give up. All right, you guys got to tell me. I'm gonna start an Enso, but you guys tell me if I should keep going Enso or go back and get that Northern Lights. I'm so close. If you guys tell me I got to go back on Northern Lights, I am going because Enso is going to be a lot of winging it here. Enso is going to be similarly frustrating. Then so I got to start with at least 3 out of 4 eagles on the first 4. There'll be lots of grinding and restarting. So I'll leave it up to y'all in chat. Let me know Northern Lights or Enso, what you want to see me work on right now and keep do the grind on. This is gonna fade too much, isn't it? Oh no, that works out. Likewise, some good ground play. All right. Let's go a solid 90 on this one. There's 2. Y'all don't want to let me know in chat what you want me to do? Northern Breeze should be way easier than Lights. Oh, there's a this line, isn't it? Like this is a line for grinding it. This isn't bad. Has a chance. No, almost. Let's go like 160, I think, on this throw-in attempt. All right, got the birdie. I can keep going. What is it, 5 eagles or 6 eagles here? Wow, why is this world being so intuitive? That was great. 129. A little bit that right to left. Just like 150 on this one. Just don't go OB. I know I said 3 out of 4, but I kind of want to get my first run through anyway. At least a first run through. 5. I don't know what the five means, Judah. Sorry. Likewise, the world. Let's try to take my Rive line. A little bit of power because it's light. Power off because it's light. Get down there. This one used to be really tough for me. I mean, obviously that can still happen. Do, 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 do. Oh, here's a cool opportunity to show if I can do it right. Rotate the world. And the cool thing about rotate the world is it brings you closer to the basket. So I can putt level and still get that. Oh, five is what I need. Five eagles is what I need. I figured that out. Glide musket, something like here. There we go. That's what that line is that I used to throw. So it's five eagles. I mean, I have two. I need three of these next ones. I got off to a good start on Enzo, but then it didn't continue that great. Two eagles, seven and eight. Oh, white glide is possible here. I think low and burned over is this play. Okay, that's fantastic. What's eight? Am I going to be able to get eight? I know my normal play on eight is to go for the big skip, but eight or nine, can I get either of those without the skip? That's what I'm questioning. If I can get this in the air, see, get it in the air and up there. No, the end. Well, maybe not. Let's see. Get over the top. If I can save a birdie. Okay, this can save a birdie. And maybe nine. Ace one and lay off the rest. Yeah, that would have been a great plan. And then it's 14, so it's got to be eagle. Good wind, good wind. Not a bad wind. Yikes. It's got to get a lot higher. And this isn't going to get that far down there. Roll, roll, roll. No roll. 159. Can I do this first time through an Enzo? That'd be sick. Am I going to get collision? I don't think I have collision that whole way. The drop zone, I need to throw with about 80 power. So here, is this going to be like 100 power? Come on. This would be sick. No! I had the right power. It just didn't have any fade. Not bad at all for my first time through Enzo with this bag. It was eight that I'm gonna have to really figure out. But Enzo give me the hope, the grace. Oh, that roll rive. I'll have to open up a spot for that roll rive if I get that. Oh, the grace. Hey, hey, goodbye, goodbye, Ballista. My grace. There we go. I'm still not as familiar with the grace as I am the sapphire, but that will be helpful. All right, let's do this again. Let's do it well. And I feel like I set myself up for failure with how well I did that first time through. And now I'm going to do a lot of stuff like this. And restart. Thanks, Dale. And restart. Missed that again. I guess I just got really lucky the first time. Missed the tree. Enso's fun. Yeah, your ballista's a goner. That thing was awful. Why did I miss this again? Why can't I make the correction? I'll try for the throw in at least this time, but it's not going to happen. I gotta get under that. I don't really know how to do this. I don't know what I'm doing at all. Not bad for not knowing what I'm doing. But if I don't start Eagle Eagle, there's no point. I just aimed higher. That's what it was. Something like that. I was just totally winging this the first time through, and they got really lucky. By the way, mosquito. Freaking hate mosquito bites. And I'm gonna be covered in them because I was not on top of cleaning out my pond this year. And it is infested with mosquitoes in the backyard. That's a blast. I won. Good wind. Good enough. Miss the tree. Miss the tree. And some good ground play. The thing with Enso is there's no on most other courses you can like figure out good lines off the tee that get you close every time and almost guarantee the birdies. Thing is, Enso, especially without the glide skip, you got to nail the drive and you got to nail the throw in. Let's go like this. Make that correction. Oh, well, at least be safe. Oh, that was weird. I expect that to stop dead in its tracks. Well, I can go for this eagle. Gotta go 150. Nope, need to be more than 150, but I don't mind too much being short there. I'd like to get four, but I can get five, so I don't need to despair if I miss. Why is this so intuitive? You guys who like the world, like I get it. This is good. Use 140 on this one, maybe? Over the top again. Dang it. That's what I should have had. Should have had it. I get 5, 6. I should get, and then maybe 7. Let's see. A little bit more power off. Miss the tree. One tree to miss. One tree to miss. Oh, okay. Well, at this point, I gotta hit something, so let's go for it. Well, that's looking good. Oh, no. That was almost good. Now, so now I need 5. I'm gonna get 6. I mean, the 6 is, well, maybe not on this wind is easy, but 6 is definitely one of the easier ones. Yeah, that's gonna miss, right? Restart. Yeah, and suck. But I know, for what it's worth, that spin-off hates ads like as much as we do, but they've also acknowledged it's kind of the only way to make any money off the large majority of the player base, which is it's totally fine. Like to be free to play, there's nothing wrong with being free to play. But as we know, it's a company, and they got to make some money somehow. Oh, there's collision there, and of course, there's pressure after being bought out. I mean, it's not just pair anymore. Uh, Putting this together, we got the whole team, so there's people to answer to. Doesn't make it any better, but it gives a little bit of understanding. And that $1 pay to get rid of ads forever was one of the quickest 99 cents I ever spent on this game. Get up there. Don't do it. No. I'll try to make the throw in. If I miss this throw in, we're going again. Oh, wait, this is Warship. Basically the drop zone. Nope. I got to be able to get four. It's that wind adjustment on four that's getting me. Gonna get through? Nope. Trying that backhand with that right to left wind. Here's me winging this when I should actually figure out a line. Because otherwise you're just going to watch me throw a hole one again and again and again. No, I didn't even get low enough on that one. Side. Alright, let's try getting Van Heiser on this. This could work. There we go. But, guys, I want to cry. I want to cry, but this sucks. Nope, it's not worth it if you don't start with the eagle. We can do this. We can do this. Maybe we can do this. Get past the tree. Good ground play. Good. What is that ground play? Gosh dang. 120 on this one is my guess. There we go. Got something to work. Holy moly. Hole two. Good wind. Tough wind. I think I'm going to go this line with the wind here. Was it here? I think that was there. There we go. Well, maybe overturned. Overturned. Stick. Enzo is a freaking grind. I mean, heck, when I had my disc and Enzo first came out, I played for hours to get it. And I'm skeptical about whether it'd be worth to watch me slog through hours on stream. I don't know, give me like 10 more opportunities. Because this should be good. Give me good ground play, and we're there. There's the ground play. Bro. Sigh. That's all. Just sigh. Finally, some decent ground play, and then it just keeps going. And that's going to be cool. In the water. That's two. I'm about to go on to something else pretty soon. And then I will periodically check back in on Enso as I need something else to do. Nope. Three. This is brutal. I need to get lower. I don't know what I was thinking. Good wind. Can I capitalize this time? Or saying with the season being extended, think it'd be a road to 1,000 live stream. Maybe. I mean, I'm not gonna make any promises for that because obviously getting time to stream is tough. It's tough to find the time to get out here. As much fun as this is, can I just not screw up? Uh, okay. No. F me, man. I don't know. 1,000 might not be in the cards for this season, even though it's extended, simply because I'd rather spend my time elsewhere. Like if I have the time to grind for 1,000, I kind of rather focus on putting on a cool event or making a nice bonus event, getting new stamp designs out there. Oh, oh, mm. All right. If I can't get past hole two within four attempts, why can't I get past hole one? Holy cow. If I can get past hole two within a few attempts, I think I'm getting out of here. But certainly if I can't get past hole one. Why? Why is that not good enough? Where's the turn? Let's try him in low like a paradigm. The season got extended because the update they're working on is just not going to be ready in time. I feel like a paradigm. And because it's tied with the way updates work, tied to some of the stuff with the season pass for the next season, they can't push the update with the next season stuff together. So they're gonna just push that season pass back and or put the whole season back instead. Oh, there we go. Okay, got one through. I think I figured out the line. Gotta aim lower. This gets me down there. Okay, 102. We should be able to do 102. I freaking quit. Okay, different course. Let's go to Northern Breeze. Let's figure this one out. I like having the harp here, as it is a good disc for this hole. Get down there, it freeze right out of the basket. A quick restart would be fantastic on these August. I completely agree. And here's a harp. This is what I used in King of the Course. Thank you, Aaron Christensen, for this line. I use this 4 out of 4 times on King of the Course. It gets there every time. Got it in. Hole three. Glide. Okay, now with this wind, the roll musket does fine. Just to get sure I'm wide enough. And that's okay. The sticky sapphire is a much better disc for this hole than crud. Simply because you can cut it closer to that water. Let's see if I can make some hyzer here. Nope. This is -9, I think. So I hit this perfect. If you're gonna get to that 3 star. Harp on, harp in, boom boom. Hole two, take that harp again. See, if I had my disc, I feel like it's way easier. As I say, as I mess up with the disc I bag. Nope, forgiving. Maple Hill Golds is a skip adder. Is a skip adder Marley for -18 on Maple Hill Golds? Because that's going to be almost as hard as Enso. Or is it a skip adder for just a -14? Is that what it is? I see you, Dale. Discord is definitely where it's at. There's some stuff going on Facebook for sure between the groups. I mean, all the top players are on Discord. That's where the chat is. That's where Spinoff gives their announcements, or some of their announcements. They can sometimes go out on Facebook as well, but they also go direct into the Discord chat from Spinoff, and yeah, you can't miss them. Let's go, Grace. Kind of wing this. Come on back, Grace. Come on back, Grace. Yes. First time throwing the Grace in months, and winging it worked out. Oh, 5 is one I hate with my bag. Yeah, I hate this even with my bag. Like Wide World. There's my rival. Let's try and get lucky. Come on, fade. Fade. Okay, don't fade. I'll take it. I'll take it. I missed this one once in King of the Course, and every time there was trouble. There's also 3 wind every time in King of the Course. That was no fun. Oh, it's a Sapphire Ace run. Glide Sapphire Ace run. The Grace. Make sure it gets back. Just get back safe. Oh boy, stay safe. Stay safe. It's safe. Get around this invisible tree. Hate these invisible trees. I would love for Collision to go back to how it used to be, like before the real world courses were introduced. Give me that type of collision. Like Glide World. Let's do this. Oh, not that. Not that. See? Give safe so I have a chance. Kind of a chance. All right, what's this going to be? It's going to be forehand. Yikes. Let's try and get lucky here. No, got that collision. Got that collision. There's almost no chance of saving this. If the collision drops in, hey, the power actually worked out all right. I think I'll get the, hopefully a -8. That's a tough hole. I mean, we know it's a tough hole. It's even tougher when you don't have your discs. Glide musket works fine for me here. Pop it up over the top. And then we'll get the putt in with the fuse. I don't need a glide skip yet. I keep thinking about, do I want to go to a mystery box? I don't think I need to. Let's do the glide musket here as well. On the rooftop, straight pullback, right on this path. Perfect. Under the basket. So I can get -8. I just aim too low with that world. One hole to beat. What do we get here? This is a shield and a felon. I like the winter trail, but I don't need a Gladysky felon. Oh, Northern Breeze the last one there. So we got 62 out of 66. 4 stars to go. I'll try a few more. It's getting late. I'll try a few more. See if I can get these stars. It was right over the top with the harp there, so don't even have to worry about hitting the ice. Enzo's gonna kill me. I might have an entire stream that is all about trying to 3-star Enzo. Well, I guess that'd be where the glide skip would come in handy. Is trying to get a 3-star on Enzo. No, I gotta turn that more. Give me good kicks. Let's try and wing this. Nope. Yeah, Marley, you never answered me in chat. Where's that glide skip adder from? Because I'll take a glide skip adder. Like I'll go do Maple Hill for a -14. For a glide skip adder, -14 is what it takes. But if it's -18, it's going to be, I mean, just as much of a grind, especially without a glide skip bomber to get there. -18, yeah. -18 is not going to happen without my glide skip. Not easily, anyway. And when my goal is the 66 stars, then I feel like I have just as much of a grind time to do on these courses. We're going to get the Northern Breeze 3-star, though. Got 1 star to go. I mentioned before, if you have a sticky sapphire, way better on this line. You don't have to have the Anheuser because it'll clear right over this pond if you cut it too far to the right. The musket you definitely have to saw or get it not sawn off. If you saw it off, you're done. Let's go 90 on this. Get up. Get up. Wait for that sway to get up. There's -18 there. I mean, that turn glide ride, that's Maple Hill gold. But I think, is the turn glide ride the -18? I cut a little to the right last time. Come on back. I like how that grace comes back. Yes. I don't know if a turn glide ride is any better than a light glide world. And other than potentially I know it better, but it's been forever since I've thrown a turn glide ride. Oh, it's even not even turn glide, it's turn water skip I'm thinking of. Oh, nope, let's go light glide world. Miss a tree. Man, so lucky there. I enjoy getting lucky because I hate this hole. This is one of those I figured out a line when it first came out, and then I lost it, and I never found it again. Oh, I have to go like wide and make sure I get enough distance there. Don't you do it. All right, it listened. Use, gotta rotate the world. I don't like rotating the world in the wind. So one more variable to account for. All right, but we got it. 7. All right. What's our wind here? It's a good wind. We should be able to do this. This could get half chance. This could give me a look. Okay. So I'm pinched off to the right. This can't go forehand. Backhand works because you're fading back into the rocks. This works. Yes, this works. I saw that line in Beat and Bam playoffs when I was putting together those video for the last time there were playoffs. It seemed like so many of the top players competing took that line going backhand into the green. It was just eye opening to me. I always thought you had to go forehand into this green, but there's a nice backdrop there going backhand. Just give me some good wins slash not mean wins would be fantastic here. This can get over 23 on red. Nice, Judah. You certainly have some 6 scores that you bring out with your play. This is like 30. Oh, God. No, that was almost low. Minus 18, that's the best I've ever got, actually. I haven't gotten, I hadn't even gotten the minus 18 on my main account. Here and do the wind adjustment. No, no, yes. Kick forward, kick forward. No! What did that even hit? No way, like that freaking hit like an invisible plank coming out. I mean, I missed the shot. I still just want to complain. Oh, that should have been there. 191 and a 3 tailwind. Like that's just, I'm a little bit raised. Just kind of winging it. There's not a lot of hope here. No. Oh, this is infuriating. I'm going to bounce around different courses. Where's my X? Arrows. X. All right. I'm going to bounce around courses a little bit and keep it fresh. So I have Pioneer Bay, Lights, and Enso and Breeze. Pioneer Bay I should be able to get. I really should be able to get this one. It's probably just one of the least fun, actually, especially because it's on 9 where I'm having the trouble. No, I think on 9, what am I gonna do next time here on 9? Because that glide musket, I don't know that line. I must just forgotten what it is. Forgotten how to do it. Because I used to work fantastically, get me out to like 200 feet, and then it's just the sticky musket is the ace or the eagle run for it. But when you don't throw a line for a while, it's very easy to forget it. And it's very easy to do this and throw in the water when you're talking instead of throwing. Stop, stop, stop. Do, do, do. Here we go again. I wish this was a more fun starting hole. This is going to be the BAM complaining session. This hole is no fun. Yeah, there's no glide skip you're getting anywhere for free without the grind though. You gotta win the event, win the grind, or buy it in the shop. Which wouldn't that be something if during this run they showed up in the shop, the glide skip arrive, and I just turned it to a quick grind for all the coins right now instead. Like Glide World. Now this one will fade enough. There we go. 460. I'll go forehand world. Let's get some good ground play up there. Leaking a little bit to the right. Oh, that's safe. Safe enough. 55 feet. There we go. You can see the courses are getting harder. And the last stream, it seems I was just getting every 3-star back to back really easy. Grace turns right, but pretty reliably pulls back. Thankfully, it does so. Grace again. Go out here. And it might be, is it Grace a third time? This is pretty far out there. 420. I think I gotta go world. Take a little bit of power off. Get past that rock. Get over it. There we go. There we go. Behind that rock is not a death sentence, but it's certainly tough to do. 60 because I'm uphill. Oh my gosh. My throw-ins are leaking. All right, I'm gonna get one more star somewhere. And then I will save the last ones for the next iteration of this stream. And then my goal will be to get one more star here. And then the last stream, I'll get the last stars, which will probably include Enso realistically. I don't think Enso's gonna happen right now. And then the next one will be working on Challenge the World. Oh, the warship can work here. Not sticky, but can it stuffy? Yes. It can stop you without the sticky. And can we throw in? We can. All right, we can do this. We can do this. Hole 9 is on my mind. Fade world, fade, fade, fade. Get closer. Get closer. Oh, good job. Good job listening. This is a good tree to be at. 287. With that headwind. Okay. So I'm not going to try to make it. Just get there safe. I think I would have needed to go. Yeah. I would need to go glide musket if I was going to make that. And we got the putt with the fuse. Yeah, Judy, you're just a guy like AC. You don't say. How many aces did you end up with last multiplayer season? I know you posted a video on it. I just don't remember what the number is for your account. It was insane. Judah's the guy you'll come across in multiplayer and get a whole like Nokia 15, the really tough downhill par 3 onto the narrow green. And you got like a 3 headwind. Thinking like, dang, I hope I birdie this. And then Judah tees off and boom, he's gonna ace it. Oh, stay safe. Trying to save my par. Judah just doesn't run the basket off the tee. This should get through. Yep, that's through. Icing guy? You mean you just like eat cake, Dale? Get over that. There we go, over the stump. All right. The hardest work is done here. It's gonna be 8. How am I gonna not mess with it? 119 different holes. Freaking insane. I think I might have like 20. No, I'm not even have 20. There's no chance. That's a lot. Yeah, I don't even have 20. I probably have like 10 in a season. You got 119. Wild, man. Okay. Glide musket. There we go. Straight pullback. Please. Please. Please fade. Please fade. And now give me the ground play. Okay. Here we go. We're out. 241. What's 241? Is this forehand world? Show me forehand world. Come on. Oh, we did it. We got this star. I'm still energized. I might keep going. Ooh, that's a relief. That's a relief to get that one. 3 stars. We have three to go. That's a, what's that grace? Is that accurate glide? Cool accurate glide? Accurate windbreak? Glide windbreak? Nah, I don't need glide windbreak. Okay. Northern Lights, Northern Breeze. We'll save info there for next time. Let's get this Northern Breeze. Alright, I'll give Northern Breeze 5 runs. And I'll get it, or I'll see you next time. Harp out to the middle island. Tap it in. Hole 2. 2,000 games last season? Holy Judah. What else did you do in life? That's insane. I don't. I can't even guess how many I played last season, but it's less. The amount I've been playing has definitely been going down. I take breaks here and there, and this is to keep it fresh. I like this challenge I'm working on right now for this stream. So this wind, I have to go backhand because I cannot confidently clear it on the forehand. That foliage is good, and it gets me here. 1,500. You guys are playing a lot, and we love to have it. I mean, keep somebody in the queue. Disqualify 100. Oh, wind. I don't know how to manage this. Do I? But do I? Stay safe. Stay safe. All right. 1,000 this season so far. I don't, I should look. I'll pull up metrics on my computer. I'll tell you guys what I'm at so far. I did just see I finally got over 900 in multiplayer for this season. That's pretty cool. I think I can go straight pullback because the world is gonna turn. And lucky again. Thank the luck. Metrics. Why am I not signed in with Google on metrics? This season I played 249. So yeah, I'm a little bit behind you guys right now. Just give me a calm wind, a headwind. Can the Grace do it? Please, Grace, get there. Fade, fade, fade over that, fade over that. Okay, it's safe. I wish the Grace was a bit longer. But I think the Grace is probably best. Sapphire stand-in I have. Mainly because I mean, it's one of the things people compete with. Sapphire Grace. Let's get something cool. Get through. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Well, I've been over 900 before. I mean, 900 for this season, Dale. Sorry, I didn't mean to make it sound like I've never been over 900 before. But finally made it to 900 this season. I didn't even realize I was getting close because I haven't played that much, not really watching metrics. Like I said, a lot of my time right now is planning events and putting some YouTube content together. So I'm really excited about that part 2 of making throw-ins under 100 feet and those advanced techniques coming. I'm really excited for the next beat and bam. It's a fairway frenzy. So if you don't have a distance driver, that's totally okay. You're competing with everybody else in there because there are no distance drivers needed in this upcoming fairway frenzy. Okay, 9's where I messed this up last time. Let's see. Good wind, good wind. Come on. I like it. I like it. I think we got another 3 star. Boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna throw it just so I don't screw this up. Not that one. All right, another 3 star. And Northern Lights, you are next. I have the Grace. Could potentially do more of that Sapphire line. I think it's the King. King, super cool disc, but I just don't need a Glide right now with the Glide world that I have. All right, Northern Lights. We got 3 stars. We're on a roll. Let's keep it going. If I can get there, this would be cool. Give me a good ground play. Go, go, go. All right, got the tough throwing, but this is doable. I think. Think it's doable. It's low. And we'll restart. We'll restart. We can get this. If we have a look, we're going for it. But if we don't have a look, then of course you'll take the birdie and move from there. Oh, this is great. I love getting long over here. If I'm clear of the branch, I'm not. I'll go up here instead. 80, I think. Nope. Oh, is that safe? Okay, that's safe. I'll go for it. We'll take the birdie and go with that. No one wants to watch me just grind that again and again, like I started doing with Enzo. 3 wind, roll musket. Give it plenty of hyzer around the corner. It is going. Nice. Forehand because the 3 wind. I'll go 50. I'm super stoked for stuff I have planned. I got a new computer for Disc Golf Masters. I'm sorry, I gotta figure this out real quick. Let's try this. A new computer for Disc Golf Masters. But the great thing about this new computer is that it can handle a lot more processing power, which could potentially let me do some really cool things with live streams and even recording, like the Beat and Band playoffs. I'm hoping to be able to get somebody else to the broadcast. Yes. Somebody else like in the booth with me doing commentary together. That'd be a cool thing that I can do if this works well. Brandon and Patrick, Hops and Heiser's plan on setting me up. And no, I gotta restart. He's gonna teach me how to do a lot of the OBS stuff. That's the editing software we use when we're doing streams to make some cool magic happen. So I'm super stoked for what's going to be possible and what I'll be able to bring to y'all when I get that up and going. Yeah, you never 3 starred them. Well, come along for the ride with me. We come work on it together. You probably have a lot nicer discs to work with. I miss my Sapphire because that forehand with the Grace wasn't enough on hole 3, so I'm gonna have to do something different. Think I'm gonna go backhand Grace, get a little more distance out there. That is the power of a Sapphire. So when you have the opportunity to get a Sapphire, you get that Sapphire. And they will have a bonus event this next season. A bunch of newer people. There's a bunch of newer people playing. And I want you all to be able to compete too. So, oh, this is how the turn that the Ballista has. Come on. Lucky? Nope. All right, hold on. I gotta figure out a line. Because if I was here with the turn, yeah, with the Anheuser, that would have worked great. Gotta remember this Grace pulls back hard. It's not just straight up understable. It pulls back hard. But yeah, it's a bunch of newer players coming. I love you guys watching. I love you guys supporting the channel and enjoying the content. But I also totally get like you watch my stuff and you say, hey, I want to be able to copy that line. But then you don't have that disc and there's no way for it to be available. So probably like once a season if I can. At least once a year. I'll get that Glide Sapphire available. Other people totally get them available too. So be watching all the events that are going on when the Glide Sapphires come out. You jump on that glad sapphire and get it if you don't have one. Royal musket going out. It will be here for it's okay. It'll be here for this birdie. No, not forehand, backhand, not worship views. There we go. All right, hole three. Let's get it. All right, that wind will probably let me go beforehand here. Give it extra distance out there. Miss the tree, please. Please miss the tree. Please miss that tree. Ah, this is dumb. All right, guys. One more time. I got to get through Northern Lights 3. If I fail Northern Lights 3 again, I think I'll call it for this stream. Hit the X. I'm hitting that X. It's not doing anything. If I fail Northern Lights 3 again, then I'm gonna call it for the night. It's a lot of fun though. I am loving figuring out this new bag. And I'm committed, I'm not touching this account unless I'm on stream. And so I'm not getting in and practicing with these discs. Like it'd be fun to be able to do. Let's go 70 on this one. Oh, Eagle would have been so helpful. I can't believe I was more than 30 downhill. That didn't look that bad. Not how much of a drop anyway. Roll musket. Boom, get it out there. Getting lazy. I'm getting lazy. That's how I know it's about time to call it. When I get back in, I gotta be fresh again. Okay, turn. Wall ride. I would have liked to be closer than this. I would have liked to be a lot closer than this. But let's see what we can do. Go gracefully. A chance. We got a chance. 117. Views. We'll throw this like 100, maybe 90. All right, staying alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. Well, if I sing that too well, I'm gonna get a copyright strike. Good thing I suck at singing. Grace gracefully flies out here. Fade back hard. Yes, fading back hard. And we in Grace range, I think. Maybe not. Maybe need to be closer. Nope, not in Grace range. But gets us into putting range. Got past hole three at least. Got past three. Got past four. Should be able to get five. He says with too much confidence. Narrator, little did he know. Now this is okay. Missing left is fine, as long as it's not a tailwind that never goes in the water. I almost finished my sentence too soon, and then it certainly would have gone in the water if I said that never goes in the water. Six is this. Okay, default aim, straight pullback is going to work every time, pretty much every wind. Tiny little angle adjustments for the winds. 7. Nope. I'm tempted. I'm so tempted to go for that. But without a glide skip, I don't even know if I'll be able to set up that first shot, right? Nice birdie's the smart play. And I just got to get 8 and 9. 8 and 9 are just not as easy without my bag. Not that they're easy per se, But without my bag there, not easy at all. Let's go Grace. Kick in. I would have loved a little kick in the basket to have some leeway there. Fuses in. We're going for 8. What's my wind? 1 wind. All right. Maybe I can actually get this somewhere good. This is looking good. Just like slow down or something here. Don't you pinch me. All right. Not pinched. We're in grace range. I hope that's over. Yes. All right. Hole 9 is coming. If we can get this, it would be fantastic. And I'd be done. The next time I come on, it's just going to be a lot of figuring out Enzo. Let's go. I can go accurate here. Come on. Fade, 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 fade. Don't you do it again. Okay. I'm in the open. 108. Come on. This is not a gimme. It's a little bit uphill. Breathe. Fire. Yes, let's go. There we go. There is 35 or 65 out of 66. The last need. Fade Queen, what a joke. Last need is Enso. And this is where we're going to pick up next time coming on. Sweet. Thanks, guys, for jumping on and come with me on my journey. I, yeah, I'm going to get back on Enso next time, and we'll see how much I got to do actual practice versus just playing through. That first time through it worked on this stream, but we'll see how it goes in future ones. Thanks for watching, y'all. And as always, stay